say everything.
Yo, what is up, 47? This is your boy Shay K47, the King of Universe 47, and today we are back playing Date Everything. But I am not the one who will be dating today, no. You see, young Katsuki Bakugo was here last time, and he was, you know, apparently he was pegged by the ducks, so that's something to deal with. Yeah, I didn't like it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have the Bean come and play today, which is everybody's favorite. Please give a warm welcome to the one and only... Go ahead, sir. Hey, guys. Sorry to keep you waiting, but... Hi, it's me. It's Izuku. I hope that we can have fun playing this. Kachan even said that, you know, he was going to be helping me out with this a little bit. So, what do I do, Kachan? Okay, nerd, this is what you gotta do. Alright. You're gonna press tab to put on your sunglasses, escape to use the phone, right click to use it to zoom in, I guess. And then the, you know, left click to touch stuff. Oh. Alright then, seems self-explanatory, I guess. So, do I just do this then? What am I supposed to do? Put the glasses on, Deku! Oh. Alright, now what? Hold down spacebar.
What you're saying simply doesn't exist.
Who are these guys? That's Rod and the other one's Kurt. And they are your friends. Oh, okay. Hi, fellas.
Yes, it does. You know it does.
What is happening?
I know it doesn't.
Why are they arguing, Kachan?
You ain't got no romance in your heart.
Romance?
I'm full of romance. I'm just realistic.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Go on. Say it out loud.
Now that I'm on the spot, I don't want to.
Because you know it ain't real.
Fine. You gotta be the determining factor, okay?
Oh, I will tell you the truth. Don't worry.
Rod thinks I'm lame because I believe in love at first sight.
Love at first sight?
There is no such thing.
Just because you've never experienced it doesn't mean it ain't real.
Kurt is feeling nostalgic for these shutters that used to be next door.
We had a connection.
They didn't even know you existed.
You should have seen the way they waved at me.
They got caught in the wind. They couldn't control it. Every now and then, he thinks about those shutters and he becomes impossible. They never even spoke. Kurt never even said a word to them.
I didn't need to.
You were scared.
I was not.
You was a bitch.
Hold on. Wait a minute, you just called him a bitch?
Ha! You didn't even get a name, did you?
No.
I totally forgot about that. Those shutters don't even know who you are.
And they never will.
It's time to move on.
I can't move on.
You can't tell me you actually still miss them.
You can't control your heart. And when they didn't survive the remodel.
Oh no, here we go.
Aw, Kurt. That might feel kind of bad. Hey, okay, how about this? How about what we'll do is, Kurt, Rod, you both come with me. I may not be the best at this, but how about we go throw shade at somebody else, huh?
I can't. I just missed him so much.
Oh, Kurt, it's alright.
This is where he cries.
As if on cue, Kurt bursts into tears.
I gave the house so much character.
Aw, man, don't make Kurt cry.
I know, buddy.
They should bring them back.
He's gonna be like this for a while. You won't want to be here for it. We'll see you around.
They were so cute.
It's okay, Kurt. It's okay.
Those two are like brothers. They're adorable in their own way. Oh, I was supposed to say this as well. Kachan had kissed the vacuum last night, for those who care. Why are you telling them my stuff? Well, you told me to tell them. I kissed a vacuum for everybody else involved. See? What's this? Oh, Deku, wait.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects
What
with
in
the
God's
Daytheaters,
name is
but
this?
clearly the sink-headed
Oh, dear
figure
God.
before you is, well, not like the others. All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Help!
Oh, dear God, what is happening?
Help me! Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi?
Hi. Hello.
Why are you screaming for help?
That wasn't me.
Huh?
I mean, it was me, but it wasn't, isn't. Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem.
Okay, then.
I mean, the eye you see before you isn't the me I am inside. You see, there's the eye that sees through these eyes, of course, but who is that? Certainly not the one I am.
It's a philosophy
No,
thing.
it's a reality thing. I'm not who I appear to be. No! Stop that pop-up screen!
Stop the pop-up screen.
My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Wait a minute. This is getting weird fast.
Now you're catching on.
To what?
Just how weird this is gonna get.
I'm gonna go.
No! Wait! I need someone to reverse this curse!
Did you say curse?
Oh yes, a foul, mysterious curse. Cast upon me by a foul, mysterious fiend.
Go on.
Whoosh!
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs,
It's
yapping
an
and
animal.
barking.
And a what now? Why is there a bar of dog soap?
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Woof, woof. Trey, Sud... Woof. Go to your tray.
You be nice to that soap puppy, otherwise I'd kill a sink.
Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered. Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
I'm never gonna talk to that one again. So, let's see. torso right there. Wait. Well, I'll try it. Oh, I guess I'm sudsy and it's part of the sink. Oh.
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
Mirror?
Oh, incredible.
What's my type? What do you mean?
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. A step back into the light. Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing. When you are accustomed to the extraordinary, even the extraordinary appears mundane. Ah, nonsense! Nothing is special. You're adorable. How could you say such a thing? What could you possibly dislike about what you see?
I look like I got dressed in the dark, which I did.
Nonsense. You look, You know, dear, the dress is maybe not so flattering for you. But that is such an easy thing to change. Easy and fun when you are ready. And even your lack of finery cannot dampen your natural allure.
I feel like this man is trying to raise me up in some ways.
Ah, but the spark has been lit. You'll see. We will just have to fan those flames until they're a great, big, beautiful, rolling flame, won't we? Stop by any time. I'm happy to admire your beauty any day.
Fair enough. Also, what's my type, huh? Just someone who loves me for me. Just like I love you for you. That's all I ask for. Is this a dog that Kachan talked to? Deku, wait.
Hey, I'm sort of busy.
Oh dear God, what is this?
They're not.
I'm busy trying not to talk to humans I don't really like. You, for example.
Oh, sorry, you don't like me? What did I do?
What didn't you do? Somehow, you talked to me all those times and never even chose a goddamn lane. It's real weenie behavior.
A mischievous grin crosses Rebel's face.
Oh no.
Are you a weenie? It's exactly what you think it is. Here, a weenie for a weenie.
Oh dear God. Where did you even get this?
Bon appetit. Guess we can be friends anyway. Come back again and I'll perform my greatest trick. I'll be a fraction less rude. Weenie. BFFs. Bitches fuck forever.
Well, okay then. Now I've got more sass. Right then.
A stylist with a very
Who are
vertical,
you?
very pink hairdo appraises you, lifting his glasses to take a better look at you. His face is kind, his features soft, and his makeup? Impeccable.
He kind of reminds me of Mike a little bit.
Oh,
How about we... Oh, oh dear. I think I'm getting lost right at the start of all this. I'm so sorry, darling. My brain runs quicker than cheap mascara sometimes. Stupid Barry, disposable Barry, you're doing it again. Oh, just stop talking. I would like that, yes.
He takes a deep breath, shaking off his awkwardness and giving you a friendly smile.
Let's take this from the perfectly coiffed top, shall we?
Sure.
My name is Barry Styles. I am your one-stop shop for looking good, feeling great. Not that I have to work too hard at that because, and I don't know if I made myself clear enough on this point, darling, but you are looking fabulous.
Fabulous, I don't think is the word for me, but thanks, I
Why,
guess.
hello.
Hi there, Barry.
I'll be honest, because I like to be clearer than a freshly unblocked pore, I really don't like talking about myself, hun. I'd much rather talk all about you. And eyebrow hydration, of course. You really cannot underestimate how important it is to avoid a thirsty brow, baby.
Of course.
But mostly I want to talk all about you. In fact, if you'd be so gracious as to indulge me, I'd love to really get under the skin.
Literally?
Oh, not literally, obviously. My products are for external use only. I mean, can I ask you a few questions?
Well, sure, let's do it.
Oh, fabulous, darling. Okay. This is super exciting. I just love learning about what other people like. I haven't yet met with a taste I can cater to. So, with that in mind, I simply have to ask, drum roll, favorite brand of tweezers?
Favorite brand? I didn't know that they had brands for tweezers.
Oh, okay, that's fine, darling. I had a whole extravagant Q&A planned out just for you, but if there's one thing I know, it's not to press too hard. That's how you get an uneven skin tone. I'm absolutely happy to move on if you are. Let's. So, let me just make a mental note. No need to actually write it down. Got a mind like a steel trap. At least when it comes to tweezers and tweezer-related lifestyle choices. Ask me to remember a job interview or a doctor's appointment, and I can't help you. But random hair conditioner trivia? I could give you that for days.
Well, it's the same thing with me with all my trivia, so you're not too far off, Barry. They a conditioner factory?
Oh.
I guess.
Oh no, I've been put on the spot. Oh wait, how about this? While it's bad for your hair if you wash it every day, you can safely condition every day with no washing required. This is great because I think people should use conditioner as much as possible. Not so much for the health benefits, but the fact that it just makes hair feel really, really nice, doesn't it? Freshly conditioned hair is the chocolate milk of texture. At least that's what I always say. Well, I don't always say that. That was the first time I ever said it, but I'll keep saying it now. What were we doing? Oh, right. Time for your second question. Ask me this time. Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color?
I'm going to assume pink.
It's a good one. A classic of a beauty question. We can't have a beauty Q&A without knowing your favorite lipstick color, can we? Mine is pink.
Oh, really? Who could have guessed?
Impressive, no?
I'll just say rather
That's
impressed
what
with
I
this bear's
said.
feeling.
What, pray tell, is yours?
I'm not really sure. I don't really wear lipstick, but I'm guessing if I were to kiss my significant other... A different color, I suppose.
Oh, not one for the traditional? I can certainly respect that. There's nothing that says Lippy can't be any color you want it to be, after all. Now, don't tell me, darling. Let me guess your fave. Blue. No, green. You strike me as a green, or teal, or black. Please say it's black. I've not gone goth in forever.
Black and green, I think, would have to be my favorite stuff. I could imagine it now. My soft lips pressing against yours, pinning you down. My lips trailing against your neck. And I'm not talking to Barry, guys. I'm talking to you. Well, those who are good and okay with me leaving kisses on their neck. Anyway, like I said, I'll go with either the green or the black.
Wait, no, I got it. It's gold, isn't it? Rose gold. Green. No, wait, I already said green. It's gotta be blue then. Maybe teal? This is too hard. I'm just gonna stick with other. Moving on. It's time for our final question. That sounded threatening. Anyway, third cue. What do you think is the biggest reason to wear makeup?
To feel confident?
Yeah, I get that. We all have things we're self-conscious about, and I think makeup helps. It's one of the things I love most about what I do. Helping someone get that boost they need. It's not the lippy and the eyeshadow that makes a person look good, like, truly good. It's how someone carries themselves, you know? Sorry, I spoke a lot again. Of course I did. I'm an overshare. Need to stop that.
Oh, don't worry. I let her all the time.
Barry still looks embarrassed, but a sweet little flush comes over his pale cheeks, and he smiles at you.
Well, darling, that about wraps up the cues. It was gonna be a big 20-question thingy, but I just didn't do it, I suppose. Plus, I forgot half the ideas I had for it when I thought about combs for an hour. Really? That's wonderful, darling. I had a lot of fun, too. Oh, I really hope we can have another fabulous chat again.
Well, what do I do now? Deku, go to bed. What do you mean, go to bed? I'm not sleepy. No, I mean literally. Press to bed and go to bed. At the end of the day. Oh, alright then. Alright then, now what do I do? Oh, well, I guess I just start the day over. Let's see what to do. Oh. Okay, yeah, that works. What's with the safe? Huh?
A leather-clad dominatrix
Whoa,
stares you down,
Kachan?
radiating disdain.
Yes, what do you... Oh,
Looks
dear
at you like you're
God.
the dirt beneath her feet.
I'm concerned.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch. Disgusting, you worm. I do not recall asking anyone for your presence.
Who in God's name is this? Look, I'm sorry, ma'am. Listen, I just... Oh, dear God. Wait a minute, this doesn't look like Kachan with rubber parts. This one's with metal parts.
So indulge me. What gives you the misguided
First I met a
confidence
Kachan
to
with
stand
rubber
here
bits.
before me,
Now I
wasting
met
my time?
another Kachan with metal bits. And money covering her boobs. Okay, then that's also a thing. I didn't mean to bother you.
So submissive so quickly. That's very good, wretch.
listen here. I'm submissive when I want to be. But I do not mind teaching somebody who's so fucking rude their fucking place. Try me again if you want to. There isn't anything in this fucking world that I can't take. You call me a wretch, and I'll call you my personal little bitch. So tell me, Sophia, who's submissive now?
You clearly know your place.
And you will clearly learn yours. Fine, I guess I have to play the obedient puppy for now. For now, at least.
We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear.
Why does she have a whip?
Going forward, you will address me as Mistress, if you wish to continue this conversation.
Oh, dear God.
Is that understood, wretch?
Swallow your pride, Deku. Just swallow your pride for now.
Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world? Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
Surviving house fires.
An acceptable, if asinine, answer.
Call me asinine again and I'll put me in place.
But the one thing a safe is good at, tantalizingly good at, is keeping things locked away. Valuables, memories, and very often, secrets.
I will use Black Whip on you. Keep trying.
Deep, dark, very dirty secrets.
What are you trying to tell me?
The kind of secrets that everyone secretly longs for, aches for, but diligently keep hidden far from everyone, even if necessary, from themselves. Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch?
First off, I'm gonna need you to put your metal coat back on. Please. I don't think we can show that much skin on YouTube. The cops couldn't prove anything, and neither will you. Oh, dear God, I'm not. You screw it.
Underestimate me at your own peril. You intrigue me, wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar.
Did you just call me a kitten?
So sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic.
Listen, Sophia. I'm sorry that your daddy wasn't there for you to kiss your little boo-boo when you fell down. But I'm not sad nor am I helpless, and certainly not pathetic. So go ahead. Say what you want. At the end of the day, you'll be on your knees. And I'll just be looking at you calling you a good girl.
You possess a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if I save you, you may prove yourself of use to me.
And if I were to throw you out, I'd save myself a much larger headache.
The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude?
How about I just never speak with you again so that way you could go back to being a fucking loner? Is that something that you prefer, Sophia?
Very good answer. All right then, wretch. Against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity to serve me. You should count yourself extremely lucky.
You should count yourself lucky that I find you useful.
Not everyone is given such an incredible, life-altering opportunity. And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself.
Call me a worm again, and I will send you out there to be with them. Oh, dear God.
Of course. Anything for my compliant little wretch.
I'm gonna kill her.
I can't wait to test just how compliant you truly are.
I'm gonna
and
kill
who
her.
knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis. That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination.
By the end of the day, you'll spread your chest on your own.
Careful. You're getting very far ahead of yourself, wretch. I don't open up my chassis for just anyone. And especially not for someone as pathetic as you. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment.
Please do.
Very good. Your mistress is pleased. Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously. In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out all the paperwork.
I'm sorry, there has to be paperwork for this.
There's some important ground rules we need to firmly establish before we take this any further. But once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your dirty little mind to fantasies you dare not even whisper. Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch. Again, like you mean it.
Fine.
Like you'd unquestioningly do absolutely anything I'd ask of you. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now.
Kachan, give me the freaking gun. I'm gonna shoot her. Deku. No, she keeps calling me a wretch, man. I not appreciate that. Deku, unfortunately, you can't negotiate with this one. How much is Shade paying us to do this? How much is Shade paying us to do this? He said he'd get you anything that you desired. Fine.
Very, very good. Then I will see you back here tomorrow, wretch. Do not keep me waiting.
I did not expect my safe to be such a sassy little cunt. Honestly, I don't think any of us expected her to be a cunt in general. Wait a minute. Is the clock also... Kachan, wait a minute, what are you doing? Pressing a button. I knew it!
What are you doing here? I told you to come at 9 p.m. sharp. No, no, no! Good. Go! And do not come back until 9 p.m. Go!
Kachan, who was that? A very angry cat. That's all. Dear God, why was he... Don't worry, he was just upset about the schedule. The fucking what, Kachan? Yeah, there's a lot that happened last night. I'm not going into details about it. Alright then. So, you made out with this vacuum. For everybody in chat.
Hey, I've been looking forward to seeing you. I gotta tell you, letting go of that stuff has me feeling so light and free. I've even done some more of the things I used to do when I was younger, like dance. It's like, I don't know, I feel like myself again. Almost, anyway. I was thinking, maybe we could try letting some more stuff go? You really helped me with that last time. Spending time together really helped me trust you. I love your company. So, we could do something else first, but it's up to you. Whatever you think is best.
I'm sorry, that's Hawks.
So, I've been thinking. I have a bunch of things left. I could let them all go at once. Or I can go one by one and maybe keep a few. What do you think? Let's take a look at what's in there. Ooh, I've got this origami bird. All right, I'll hang on to it. Next up is this. Wait, what is this?
Is that shit?
I think it's... Whoa, whoa, easy. Not even sure I want to touch it again. I'm just gonna leave it where it is.
You get rid
Let's
of it.
forget we ever saw it, okay? Well, all that was a bit exhausting. I think I need a minute. Please come back again soon, okay? Whoa.
I have no idea what that is, and I'd rather not. Oh, what's this?
Boo!
Okay, what the world? You startled.
Did I? Damn, couldn't you maybe screamed a little or something? That's like saying, oh, that's hilarious, when someone tells a joke. Like, bitch, if it was hilarious, then laugh. A little hee-hee-ho-ho won't kill you.
Okay, first I met a Kachan with rubber bits, then I met a Kachan with metal bits, and now I'm meeting a Kachan with leather bits. Does it ever end?
But look at me going on when we've got business to discuss. Welcome, recruit, to the future location of the heart of the Pin Crime Syndicate.
How many Kachans are in this game?
Bobby gestures expansively to the laundry room.
Just look at all the opportunities here. Oh yeah, I like the sound of that, boss. So check it out. I call this one Sud Spell. You go out around the house, spilling stuff all over the place. You know, by accident. Wink, wink, wonk.
They wink at you 4 times in a row, huge and exaggerated, just to be sure you're both on the same page.
When they're like, oh man, what do I do? My clothes are ruined. You tell them you got just the person for them. And you send them to me. You wash their clothes. And while that's going on, I go through their pockets. Next thing you know, we're rolling in the dough. Yeah. I guess we aren't all mega-rich gangsters like myself walking around with fat stacks in our pockets. So, maybe there is just one tiny flaw. All right. Let's see how this one strikes you. I call this one the old switcheroo. People bring us their laundry. We take that laundry and sell it online.
That's not really...
Then we replace it with cheaper pieces that fell off the back of the truck. When they say, hey, that's not my clothes, we're like, yeah, it is. I look at you and I'm like, that's what you brought me, right? And you go, yeah, boss, that was it. And we just stare at the customer until they leave. How about it? Huh. I guess we ain't exactly living in some vintage fashion house. Guess that is kind of a flaw.
Okay, so maybe that one wouldn't work. But there's gotta be something good here with stealing clothes. After all, that's where people keep their valuables.
A red-haired laundry hamper explodes
no.
into your midst, all rage and
Harper, oh,
indignation.
no, wait a
She
minute.
points at Bobby
Who's
with
this?
a trembling hand.
I don't know. Oh god, it's Harper.
Stealing clothes?
Harper! Leave Deku and Bakugo out of this!
Ah! What the hell? I won't let you take anyone else! Never again, you hear me? Never again.
Harper, calm down. My boys just want to play the game.
Calm down, you harebrained harpy. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
She points at you now.
Take your kidnapper friend and get out of here before I toss you out myself!
Harper, chill!
I'm going. Yeesh.
Bobby twists out of her reach, making their way to the door with you.
Damn! Bobby Pin can read a room, and I'm reading that the laundry room ain't the place for pinning. All right then, newbie. Here's your hint for the next place you can find me. I'm a pin of business. A legitimate business pin. You got that? Pin out.
Oh, she's gone. What was that about? Deku, do not go to that hamper, okay? Do not. Do not. Okay, I'm not going. Jeez. I wonder what that was about. It's about me saving your life. Okay, I was not ready for Harper just to jump in here. Yet she did. Jesus. All right then. Got one more. Oh, a towel.
You see Tyrell confidently strutting through the room. He seems to know
who's
best.
this guy?
Tyrell is my name and cleaning water is my game. Is it another floor job? Because I'll be honest, those aren't my favorite. I'm more about the body warm stuff, you know? Not that I want you to slip or fall or anything. So, if you need me to soak up water from the tile, I totally will. I'm rambling. I see you walking in here, giving Johnny Splash and Bathsheba Bathtub the eye like you want to get naked with them.
Excuse me?
Sorry if it seems like my tassels are in a twist. Your boy's all good. I don't have anything against him. I think it can be a bit awkward, but... And is Johnny even his real name? Not that I'm judging. Be whoever you want to be, you know? I can tell you that my fibers don't change. No matter how many times you wash me, I'm gonna be Tyrell. No, not exactly. He's a good rinser, all right? But he keeps me up all night. Every night. He's singing all the time, notes just pouring out. Does he not need rest? 'Cause I need rest. I don't get my sleep, I'll fall apart into a rag in no time. Imagine it.
Dear
One day
God.
there's a puddle of water on the floor. A big one. You reach for me, but I unravel in your hands. Why? Because I didn't have time to rebuild my strength. My threads are bare. Next thing I know, you leave me folded in the closet. I never get to hang around the house again. You will never reach for me to wrap you up, to keep you warm. I'll never clean up the floor puddles again. If I can't do that, what's the use? Over dramatic. I'm no chairman, but I am not acting here. My job has true worth. To soak is spiritual. To wring, divine. Huh?
Tyrell holds his swan up to his ear, nodding as though it was speaking to him.
What's up? Oh, you're right. Good point. My buddy here is right. I can't go pouring my heart out during our first conversation. How will I know if you can absorb all the feelings I have? How about this? Let's talk again soon. You might be able to squeeze something out of me. But right now, I've got something I want to try. I'll see you around the house, yeah?
All right, then.
See ya. Hey, buddy. I've got an idea.
Oh, dear God. Well, you guys can have Tyrell, I guess. I'm gonna keep talking to whatever else is in the house. Let's see. What's this?
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Hi there.
Oh, you're disturbing my thoughts.
Excuse me? Wait a minute, that accent, is she from Jersey?
You're bad? Seriously? God, you're so boring. Well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Nice to meet you, Tina. You've got dude. I see.
And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy. Not who, what.
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in. Oh yeah? You're smarter than you look, cutie. But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island? Oh, it is.
I'm trying to keep her from becoming a kachan with triangle bits.
Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair off into groups of 3. And every week, a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million. But that ain't all. They offer money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
Dear God, she's from Jersey and she loves drama.
Oh my God, yeah. Can you just imagine me in a bikini? 2 nearly naked people fighting over me on a beach? Sand in places it shouldn't be. The sun setting just so.
Why is sand getting in places it shouldn't be? Why do I have to imagine you in a bikini? What's going on here?
Too good to be true, ain't it? Maybe you're right. I don't know. Whatever. I've officially spent way too much time on this conversation. Let me get back to my fantasy. It was just getting good. Get out of here! Scram! But, see you around or whatever.
Well, okay then. Let's see. Kachan said I should talk to this guy.
Sinclair paces back and forth, nervous and talking to himself.
Wait a minute, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. It shouldn't be taking this long. Oh. I've seen several shoes, if that's what you're asking. And none of them are the slightest bit amenable to ordinary conversation. Does that answer your question? Oh, wait! Before you answer that, don't answer this. What size is the most common size of fly? I'm talking to a goddamn genius here. No, just waiting for my soap hound. Whoosh! And here he comes. Let me look at you. Are you all right? Have you become any less composed of saponins?
Mateo enters just after Sudsy, giving Sinclair an uneasy smile.
There you you are, Mateo. There you are.
Oh, hey, Sinclair. How you doing, buddy?
I'm better than you've ever been on your worst day.
If you bully this being here, I will spend every waking moment hunting you down until you're dead. This being right here just took care of your soap puppy, and you have the gall to be mean to him. Mateo didn't deserve that. You apologize to Mateo now.
Yeah, cool. Nothing to worry about with regard to the Sudster. He was just saying goodbye to the Tasselhounds. They've gotten so close, I just hate having to pull them apart.
Sudsy, what did I tell you about forming inanimate attachments? The more you buy into the madness, the harder it will be when we go home.
Right? Yep, absolutely. Gotta be careful. Well, thanks for bringing Sudsy by. Always a pleasure having him. You take care now, Sudsy.
Mateo leans down to whisper to Sudsy.
Come on back anytime, okay, boy? Good boy. Sinclair is... well, he's just... I mean, when you look at it from his perspective... Okay, I got nothing. I can't figure the guy out. He sure does love that dog, though.
Are you okay though, Mateo? I'd hate for anybody to be rude to you. Kachan said if at any given point in time anybody harms Mateo, to kill them on sight. I didn't even get to really properly introduce myself to Mateo. It's all that damn fucking sink's fault. Don't tell Kachan I cussed. Stupid sink.
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week. Trying my best to rest anyways. You're welcome to swing by the show another night if you like.
Another night? Maybe I have to talk to the chair during the night? That's stupid. How about the light?
Oh, look. It's this Dimmy again.
I don't know who you are, but I feel like I need to Detroit smash your face to the nearest freaking mountain.
I don't have time for lampshades like you. Bye.
Well, that got that out the way. Now I could talk to the damn clock. Hi there, Timothy.
Oh, hello. Goodness me, but it's quite late, isn't it? I hadn't expected to see you in the dark.
Excuse my language. Bitch, you told me to meet you at 9 p.m.
Nor could I. And since I could not, I thought I'd put my insomnia to good use, polishing the pride and joy of my collection.
He kind of sounds like my friend Cat Noir.
Timothy gestures expansively to a collection of pocket watches in front of you both.
Oh, and before you ask, yes, me and Adrian are friends. Adrian, or, Cat Noir, me and him actually go and chill every now and again. I even get to, wear his ring sometimes, and now I become Cat Noir. Plague is a bit of it's kind of hard to deal with sometimes, but hey, he's Plague. As long as you give some cheese, the guy doesn't mind too much.
I know I promised to help you with your love life. But if you'll help me care for my collection, I think it will achieve both of our aims beautifully. If you don't mind.
Also, yeah, Marinette is also one of my good friends, too. Sometimes her and I get together and try and get everything right for the Kwamis.
Why, yes. You've shown yourself to be a reliable, timely person. Why not?
You take a seat by Timothy. He hands you a soft cloth.
Gently, just like this. Draw the cloth across the watch face. To maintain a pocket watch, one need only use a microfiber cloth. Harsh chemicals or even water can damage the surface and the inside. Pocket watches are like hearts in that way. Precisely, yes. A proper pocket watch must be regularly tended to with gentle, loving hands. A mechanical pocket watch must, at minimum, be kept clean and wound daily. My watches here are all mechanical. I have no quarrel with quartz.
Timothy seems quite pleased. He beams at you, then allows himself to continue on.
My point is that quartz watches require a bit less care in their maintenance. And I say this is a mistake. Sure, that might make them suited to everyday use for everyday folk, but who needs that? How will anyone know you're dedicated and good with your hands if you're using a watch that runs on a battery? That runs along tick-tock ticking without outside help? It's preposterous, really.
I'm staying silent so that way this fake noir doesn't get mad at me.
It's all quite simple, my dear. If you raise the standard of care for yourself, whether it be from romantic or platonic relationships, the quality of caring you receive will, in turn, be much higher.
Timothy looks over at the watch in your hand, as though suddenly realizing you're still holding it.
There now, that'll do. You can just set that down there. Gently, please. Thank you. Your help and courtesy are most appreciated. You and I have been talking for some time now about these things. I hope you have gotten something from these little chats of ours.
That's pretty nice to them.
I'm most pleased to hear you think so. I have enjoyed our conversations a great deal. I had assumed you weren't listening to me in the least, I must confess. To hear that you have taken something from them after all, I am glad indeed. I have much work remaining to do, unfortunately, but if you'd like to speak to me again, perhaps about another topic, you may find me at 9 a.m. sharp. Farewell, then.
As you walk away from Timothy, he seems fully absorbed in his pocket watches. Perhaps it's your imagination, but he does seem happier than when you first walked up on him.
Oh, hi there, Carl. How's it going? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. I, on the other hand, have to talk about scheduling and things like that. Let's see. You know what? I'll just get the cat over with. I'll do the gym closet, but I'm also getting the cat over with.
Ah, there you are, my friend. Have a seat, won't you? You're just in time to help me with the household schedule. Nobody seems interested in having one, believe it or not. It is quite thankless work, but it must be done nevertheless. kind of you to notice, old bean. At least someone understands the importance of keeping a schedule in this house. But speaking of understanding,
Please call it schedule.
I must thank you from the bottom of my clockwork heart. Your presence in my life has been an affirmation of sorts. I thought perhaps no one would ever understand my various idiosyncrasies. I have dedicated my life to time and timekeeping, not only because of the beauty and order, but because of the safety in it. But it is a lonely life, as you can surely well imagine. But you have listened to me. You have understood and affirmed the value in my extreme devotion to time.
I mean, I haven't, but Kachan did last night.
I've begun to realize of late, perhaps I truly can have it all. Friendship and a slavish devotion to mapping out every hour of the day, down to the last second. I am delighted to hear you agree. Perhaps you can help me present the schedule to our colleagues around the house. They'd surely be more receptive to someone as charming as yourself. Capital, just capital. I'd like to run some things by you.
As Timothy rattles off suggestion after suggestion, it's clear he's more interested in simply being heard than in asking your opinion. Still, the cat clock looks so happy, you begin to feel it too. There's something charming about his obsession with scheduling, even if you can't appreciate it the same way he does. You know that if you ever need help planning anything, Timothy is your clock.
There is always time in the schedule for a good friend.
So we've got smarts now. Sweet.
All according to schedule.
Fair enough. Talk to the computer? Before I do, I don't think anybody's talked to the board yet.
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god, you've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Sorry, I guess I didn't notice you before.
Office Romance Magazine said that you'd say that too. It's all happening! It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh, listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name. Yes, I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies.
Fair enough.
Yay! Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
She's my girl form. Oh wait, I guess that makes sense because I love taking notes. So yeah.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here though, because now you can bear witness to the resurrection of Penelope office supplies. So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet. Hell yeah! Wait. Well,
what?
It takes a few seconds for your compliment to register with Penelope. A blush overtakes her face from chin to forehead, but she quickly shakes it off.
Listen, I've been hanging around with the girls too much, and, you know, Adrian as well. And basically all I know how to do now is talk to people and quote-unquote riz them up.
that was a really funny joke you just said. Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
With your best asset, dead ass.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit. And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me? A little boring, but all right.
I have arrived to do
Who in God's name is that?
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Wow. See you later.
So, y'all can have the Viking. I'm gonna, okay, so I've got things, okay, wait, one at a time. I did say that I would go to the gym room, so gym first, gym closet first. What am I looking for in the closet? Teddy? Alright then.
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly
dear
stranger
God, I wanna
standing
hug
in
him.
your closet. The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him. And the aura of safety he emanates certainly doesn't help.
This man deserves a hug.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Yeah! Sure you are. I was just sitting here in this closet thinking how nice it would be to get a visit from my favorite person in the whole world. And here you are. Sure is nice to get exactly what you want sometimes, isn't it? Tell me, what brought you around to see me? Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house. Get a good cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door, and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety.
Now I've got to clean out my closet so that way I can just spend time with Teddy, and then we can just either read manga together or just watch YouTube all day.
You're welcome to share mine. Or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place. And no matter where I am, I'll always be happy to be with you. I'll leave it up to you. Where should I go? So comfy. So now that we're all comfy, how about a good bit of wisdom? Being that it's daylight out, I got some advice to give you. For me, it's advice in the daytime, stories at night. Want to hear some advice? So, you know how you don't like to burp in public? And nobody likes to fart in public. But sometimes, those things happen. The trick is to get everyone who's around you when it happens to be on your side. And one of the best ways to create a good team is through humor. So, you will burp. And when you do, own it. And with a big smile on your face, say, "Oh my goodness! Did anyone else hear that big barking spider?" And now for the big enchilada. When you fart in public. Oof. You gotta own that too.
I don't think I can do that, Teddy.
Look up boldly, bravely, and say, the dog did it. Whoa! Did you let one out just now? I'm kidding, buddy.
Oh, and there he stays. You can stay there on the bed, Teddy. Bookshelf? Oh yeah, I talked to no, I didn't talk to Lyric, but Kachan talked to Lyric, I think.
Oh, good! You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
The zoo?
Don't worry about it. I've been thinking, and here, I believe, is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero. What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book, which I can absolutely do in a night. Believe you me, it will be perfection. But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
Sure, let's rock and roll.
Yes,
then.
yes, let us boogie. So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes. Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started? Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Really? Okay, then. Let's see.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatel, who had gone missing.
Misty Wharf. Let's go with the first one.
Wen investigates the squid cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet. Wen goes to Jersey Pozzoli's cannoli factory on the wrong side of the tracks. His goons open fire.
Let's see.
There's a framed picture labeled Cliff Fatel and Jersey Pozzoli, shaking hands. Daphne appears in the threshold and says, "Care to join?" I like it. A slow burn romance. I call it Mystery of the Missing Kiss.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this is gonna maybe get us in trouble, but it'll be so worth it. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better? See you soon, partner.
So that was Lyric. Seems like a cool guy, I suppose. What's this?
Hello! What can I do for you, my friend?
Wait a minute.
Are you sure? It takes a lot to upset him. He's always so kind and easygoing. Poor Abel. He's always thinking of others and never himself. I have told him many times he should consider taking a suitor again. Perhaps that could be you. Why not you? You are lovely. But if not you, there are always others. Less and less over the years now, but yes, Abel has always been popular, even if he tries to keep others away. Some objects have hurt him in the past. But I don't think that is all.
So we murder people.
He has always preferred to be alone. He is very supportive. You need something done? Abel is there. You are hurting? Abel is there. As long as it is about you, Abel is there. But when the attention is on him, he is freezing up. As he would say, like hairless cats jumping into a bucket of ice. Ah, yes. I believe he is afraid. I would like to think so after so many years. It is an honor to keep his confidence. Abel and I don't know.
I ship it.
Perhaps it never came up. Perhaps he does not care for me in this manner. It doesn't matter anyway. I only want his happiness. Go now and make sure he's all right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know, that those two belong together. Oh, wait. I'm out of... Yep, let me go in. Uh-huh. Oh. Wrong button. Let's see. Alright. Fruit bowl. Okay.
Oh.
You seem like
Utterly mismatched flavor profiles. Texture's a mess. Hmm?
Mitchell waves a hand at you.
Ah, yes. Unpack them for me, won't you?
Mitchell looks over your deliveries, nodding his approval.
Brilliant. These are perfect for what I need. They should look spectacular in the dining room. Just plates. Just plates.
Oh, no.
Food is an art form, and the plate is the canvas. The presentation is a non-negotiable part of the deal. Plating is as vital to a dish as the seasoning. It elevates the entire experience. Without Daisuke's hard work keeping me supplied, my dishes would be nowhere near Michelin level. Damn right you should. Daisuke spent years refining his craft, creating his own ceramics.
He has a respect for the work you simply can't be taught otherwise. You do well to model yourself after him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have reviews to complete. You delivered to me last. Well, carry on then.
Hello, Noble. How are you? Anyway, let's see. Let's see.
Hello again. I must say, at this time, I've updated your dossier from suspect to partner.
Thanks, Maggie?
No thanks needed. It's simply the truth. You've come at just the right time to help me. I've got a case, you see. It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house. Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them. After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk. Exactly correct. The only problem is, the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from. Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses. I knew you'd know what to do. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Why does it have to be the Lux guy? I hate that guy.
Who should we talk to first?
Let's get it out the way.
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Oh dear God, so that means I have to talk to... Oh no. I'm gonna talk to Mateo.
Hey, you're back! That was fast. Any news on Davy? Were you able to check out that lead from Shelley and Stepford? Not much. Just that they heard some rustling around in the gym closet, but apparently they were in the middle of a set and couldn't stop to check it out. Awesome! We're all really ready for Davy to come home.
No, I'll do my best, Mateo. Let's see. In the middle of a set, huh? Let's see.
You find Dunk stretching idly by the weights. When he sees you, his handsome face breaks into a cheerful grin. He's so excited he can't seem...
You made it! Oh man, I'm so excited. It's been so long since I got to work out with somebody else. And a newbie, too. There's nothing like a good lift with everything is so new. No better. It's just gonna be you.
A shadow falls over the two of you. He's larger than Dunk somehow. Just as muscled, but spread over a mutt where Dunk is cheerful and inviting, this man's gaze is cold and intimidating. There's something positively Viking-like about him.
Do not infect them with your weakness, Duncan.
Okay then.
I keep telling you it's not weakness, bro.
I was not ready for the Viking accent there.
And Duncan was my dad, man. Call me Dunk.
Nonsense! Exercise is violence. It is driving the weakness out of your body by force. And I will call you by your name. Duncan Fool Nelson Fart Leg Love Shuttlecock the Third.
Oh, come on, Chris. You're really bringing the mood down.
Christoph glares at Dunk, then turns his exacting gaze on you.
You! Tell him what you need. Yes! You need to have the weakness beaten out of your soft body.
He pauses for a few long moments before finally adding,
With exercise, you have neglected yourself for far too long. You set foot in my domain. You will do so with intention and strength. None of this real winners do their best and know their limits sentiment and foolishness.
You really gotta relax, man. All of us share this room. Yeah! I mean, thanks, buddy, but I think we got it from here.
You do not guard anything but sentiment and foolishness, but so be it. You have thrown your lot in with him. And now, do not come crying to me when you are so weak, you cannot even lift a bag of chips.
God damn, that cross-trainer is intense. If bringing the mood down was a sport, he'd be a gold medalist for sure. Hell yeah, man. Back to the program. Anyway, today's activity is weights.
He gestures to the weights you've...
Nothing like a good lift. Anybody can get a good burn going with. It's a great place to start your fitness journey. So, ready to get started?
Dunk is so cheerful and confident, it's probably more work than it's worth to turn him down. You could, but do you really want to hurt his feelings?
Honestly, fine. Let's get it, baby.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
You lift weights for a while under Dunk's supervision. He ensures your form is always correct and that you're not lifting more than you can handle. He never pushes you too much. He only kindly encourages you when he sees you growing tired, or if he knows you have just a little bit more left in you. When he calls time, you sit down, sweatier and more exhausted than you've been in a while.
Yo, that was amazing, especially for a first session. You doing okay, buddy? That's great. Make sure you take it easy the rest of the day, okay? Resting up after hitting it hard is just as important. If you're sore tomorrow, which you probably will be, make sure you take care of yourself. Try soaking in a bath with Epsom salts, or use a heating pad. You can even try a massage if you got a massager or anything like that. And it might sound like the exact opposite of what you need, but trust me, keeping that body moving when you're sore only helps. If you lay around and feel sorry for yourself, it just gets worse. But I got something that'll help. Next time, we'll do some yoga. I mean, it'll make you sore too at first, but it'll help you with the rest of the stuff we do. Hell yeah! Love that attitude. See you at the yoga mat.
Alright then. Now time for stories.
Okay, buddy. Get comfy. It's story time. This is the story of the tiny octopus and the underwater Olympics. Her name was Ollie, and she was the tiniest octopus in the pod. Her family loved her, and she had plenty of friends, but there was always a niggling in her mind that they thought she was just too tiny. Cute little Ollie. Don't make her lift that big anemone. Oh, look at little Ollie. There's no way she can reach that big, tall kelp tree. You might just be right. But when the underwater Olympics came to her reef, she knew it was her most important and most joyful way to prove herself. Ollie just knew that if she could enter, and if she could win, they would all see how big and capable she really was. On the first day of the games, Ollie was there. She watched the opening parade with such excitement, she could barely breathe. Then the MC swam up to the podium to announce the events that would be taking place, and Ollie couldn't believe her eyes. The MC was none other than Click Clack Carruthers, the bombastic and amiable crab who ran the general mercantile store back at her reef. This was surely a good sign. When she heard him announce the perfect event for her, she would know it. And she would talk to Click Clack, and he would help her. Ollie waited and waited. It seemed there were 1,000 events at the games, from sand racing to bubble ballet. But she finally heard it. The rock toss. Competitors chose rocks, as big as they could find, and heaved them over their heads in a dazzling display of strength. Whoever heaved the biggest rock the furthest would be declared the winner. It's just perfect, thought Ollie. The perfect way to show my size and strength. And when I win, all my friends and family will cheer for me. She nodded her head decisively and spurted off to find Click Clack. He wasn't hard to find. Just like at his store, Click Clack had drawn a crowd with his booming voice, brightly colored claws, and humorous tails. Ollie secretly suspected the tails were much taller than Click Clack himself. But nobody seemed to mind. Click Clack, she called out, edging her tiny body through the crush of listeners gathered for his story. Click Clack, it's me. It's Ollie. Ollie, you little flutterby, get your tentacles over here. She gave him a friendly hug. What are you doing here? Said Click Clack. Click Clack, she began. I need your help. I want to compete in the games. I want to enter the rock toss and show my friends and family that I am big and strong. Can you help me? Click Clack considered seriously for a moment. Ollie, he began, this is a sincere undertaking. Now, the rock toss is very difficult. It is also dangerous. Even seasoned competitors can have trouble with it. Are you sure you want to enter that event? Ollie looked deep into his little dark eyes. Yes, Click Clack. I want it more than anything in the world. Click Clack snapped his claws together decisively. Well then, more than anything in the world. If that's the case, of course I'll help you. Let's get over there and get you registered. Oh, Click Clack, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll make you proud. You'll see, I'm going to win. Ollie, I'm proud of you for knowing what you want. That's a feat in and of itself. And you can bet I'll be watching you when you compete. How you doing, buddy? Need a break? Now, the next few days felt like a blur to Ollie. She told her friends and family all to come to the games, but she wouldn't tell them why. She trained in secret all day, every day, most nights. She dreamt about finally hefting that great shell trophy. But there were some nights when the nagging thoughts came back. Could she do it? She was small. Maybe she was too small. These dreams unsettled her. But when she awoke, she couldn't remember them. It was just a vague feeling of doubt, of question. She continued with her training, and the doubt slipped in the back of her mind. Almost before she knew it, the day came. She made her way to the competition grounds and took her assigned place next to her rock. It was much bigger even than she had imagined it would be, and for a moment, she was afraid.
Kachan fell asleep listening to the story. Now he's cuddled up on the bed.
I'm afraid, she whispered quietly to herself. I'm afraid. But I am going to do this. I am going to lift this rock.
Kachan looks peaceful. He looks relaxed.
The competitors around her shook their shells, their tentacles. The fish opened their gills wide, and the giant prawns flexed their powerful tails. Nervously, Ollie scanned the faces of the crowd. There were her friends, her mother and father, and the joyfully bright shell of Click Clack. He winked at her and waved a claw. He had promised to be there, and there he was. Ollie took a deep breath and began to relax. Across the field from her, the biggest snail Ollie had ever seen was stretching his cable neck. Timo, the Australian trumpet. A legend. The winner of the rock toss for the last 4 games. The undefeated champion. Ollie began to giggle. She was standing in the same sand as Timo the trumpet. The starting song began to whistle through the water. 3, 2, 1. And a great deep note reverberated through the water. Lift, it cried. Lift and toss. Ollie's focus became laser sharp. It was her training, and the rock. 1 tentacle underneath, 2 tentacles underneath, 6 tentacles levering behind her. 1 more tentacle underneath. She shifted her little body, wiggling her tentacles under the huge stone, and pressing as hard as she could down into the shifting sand to leverage the great weight up over her head. She strained and gritted her beak. She drew on all those moments she had felt too small, and all those moments she knew she was big. She was strong, and she was just right. And up it went. She knew she was working, but that stone, that stone almost seemed to be floating above her. 1 more step, just a huge heaving toss, and she would have done it. She began when suddenly, across from the field came a sickening crack. Oof, and a loud, deep yell of pain. Ollie's focus jerked to the source of the sounds and found Timo the trumpet pinned under his gigantic rock. Somehow, the projectile had slipped, cracking his shell and driving his body deep into the sand. Click-Clack was rushing down from the stands, trying to bring order to the mass of creatures that had gathered to try to free Timo from the crush. But they couldn't. The stone was bearing down on his shell and had buried its ends in the sand. Nobody could get a grip on it, and nobody but Timo could have lifted a stone that heavy. He was trapped. Ollie could hear his pained yells becoming more frightened. Creatures bustled around him, speaking over each other and ineffectually pushing on the stone. And then she saw it. Between the edge of the stone and the edge of Timo's shell was a gap. A tiny gap. So small no one else had even noticed it. If she could just get in there and create even a little bit of space for him, Timo would be able to lift the stone for himself. We'll see. In a flash, she had made up her mind. She let her hard-lifted rock slip from her grip and rushed across the field in a little purple blur. She darted around and through the crowd until she found the gap and inched her way into the dark recess. Timo! Timo, can you hear me? Timo's eyes were frantic, his breathing fast and thready. Yes, he finally croaked. Yes, I can hear you. Who are you? How did you get in here?
My name is Ollie. I came in through that little gap there.
She pointed it out, and his eyes goggled.
You got through that?
He marveled.
I thought I was alone. Well, you aren't. Not anymore. Now listen, we're going to get you out of here. I can't lift that whole stone, but I can lift a little bit. If I give you a little bit of space, can you do the rest?
You can lift this at all? Timo the trumpet, the undefeated champion, stared at little Ollie in the dark water with shock on his face.
Yes, I can. I had already lifted my rock for the competition.
You were in the competition? Timo said quietly. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. Ollie smiled.
It's okay. It happens all the time. But you can see me now, and we have work to do. Are you ready?
Timo took a deep breath and a swallow. Yes, Ollie. If you can lift a little bit, I can do the rest. And so together, the biggest creature and the smallest one began to push. Ollie lifting Timo,
and Timo lifting the stone inch by inch, breath by breath. The massive rock began to shift until finally, plop! The big rock dislodged itself and fell heavily down into the sand beside them, off of Timo's shell completely. The crowd began to cheer wildly. Timo, he has done it again! He has rescued himself! Timo breathed heavily and smiled. Thank you all, thank you. But it wasn't just me this time. From underneath Timo's shadow swam Ollie. The crowd went silent, stared at her, confused. This little Ollie helped me. She saw a solution nobody else had and noticed. And she jumped into action. Ollie saved my life when I couldn't have saved it myself. Ollie is the hero today. Ollie felt herself turning blush pink, and she gazed out confidently at all the faces of her friends and family. The crowd began to part, and Click-Clack was soon standing in front of her. His face was a picture of joy and of pride. Folks, he began, not taking his eyes from Ollie. While there is no official winner to this contest, as it was interrupted, I propose that we award the Great Shell to our hero, Ollie. She is brave, and though she may be but small, she is mighty. The ripple of approval and excitement ran through the crowd like a wave. Before long, they were clapping, and then they were cheering. And before Ollie knew it, she was sitting atop Timo's shell, mindful of the crack the stone had made, and the great shell was wrapped securely in her tentacles. I did it, she thought. I won. It took her only a moment to realize that she had won not by being big, but by being exactly who she had been all along. That's it. What do you think? That's okay. Good night, buddy.
I had to remember where I was for a second. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm good. It's just that story was really good. It almost made me sleepy. Well, to be honest, it almost put me to sleep.
You find Lux fiddling with a tripod, but they're quick to straighten up and look entirely unbothered when they see you approaching. You can feel them turn on, a tangible shift in their energy.
What's up, bitches and bros?
Oh, dear God.
Oh my god, seriously? I love that you're even asking me. I am so flattered. Let me just, like, hashtag gratitude that right now. Oh, MG, like, just give me a second, all right? I am just trying to give you a shout out. What's your handle? Okay, sue me, I forgot it. What do you even want from me?
I want you to have rubber memory. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. House? Item? About?
Welcome in, Echo Voids. How are you?
I never thought that you would even freaking ask me that. And I even have an answer. So, like, don't we love this for me? Let me just set up my camera so that we can film me answering it. Okay, So, like, I'm ready for my interview.
Welcome in. Also, hi, how's it going? Yo, what's up? I'm Renji Nagachi, aka Shake47, the King of Universe 47. I'm streaming this on YouTube and I'm streaming this on Twitch. If you like what you see here, please feel free to follow me or, sub on Twitch. And if you want to see more content that I do, because I do voices, please check out my YouTube channel, Universe 47. It would really mean a lot. But besides that, hope you don't mind the Deku voice. So let's keep going.
Okay. No, oh, hang on. Let me just do my hair.
Oh,
it needs to look like I spent $500 on it, but also like I spent $8 on it and got it done by my sister.
I'm just trying to keep the light switch decent for now.
Lux! What
you.
have you heard about a counterfeit item? And who have you heard it from? Answer me before I back my lens off, turn your light into a narrow beam, and singe you with it!
Thank you, Maggie.
Please, and thank you.
I heard that one of the dishes was a counterfeit. I heard it from Sethberg.
Well then, it seems as if Lux has a thing for people who get straight to the point. Oh, and are you blushing, Lux? Looks like Maggie has you on a leash.
Thank you. Lux, get out of here.
You leave Lux for now and continue the case at Maggie's usual meeting place.
Thanks for coming back. The case continues. Okay, who should we talk to next? All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Wallace would just be the wall, right? My wall says no.
How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid. Wall, 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 wall! Wall.
This man is Schnitzel.
Wall! Wall, wall, wall!
Oh, dear.
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks. I love you!
Oh, never mind. He actually says words. Well, that was easy.
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it? You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
Well, all right then. That happened. That sure did happen. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where are you longs to? Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She pins around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
I feel like that's a bit of a stab at Sonic, but okay.
So, where are you from?
Universe 47.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away.
Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be the start of Wacko's thing? If you guys, okay, listen, some of you guys might not be old enough to know, but the Animaniacs, there was a show called the Animaniacs, and they had this character named Wacko, who would name all of the countries. And it was just so cool, in my opinion. So, because you see, it says United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. So, not Wacko Yakko, I'm sorry. I had to think for a minute. Dear God. So, it's just all in one take, yes. So I'm not actually gonna do it all, but I'm just going to get to the part. So normally I would start off with United States, Canada, Mexico, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Grenada, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Brazil, I'm sorry, Venezuela, Honduras, Guayana, and still, Guatemala, Bolivia, and Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, and Brazil. Sorry, I can't really say it all that fast, but still.
You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there. I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away. It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean? It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Whoa, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds, meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good? Speak plain, guys. Speak plain. Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Heto in Argentina on the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away. They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted, but if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted, and you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great? Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?" Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own? Nice! Not to be confused with niece. Alright, fellow explorer, go on then. Don't be too long. Seriously though, don't be too long. I get antsy just sitting here spinning in place. Be sure to check in with me every once in a while. Even if you haven't found any travelers yet. I can wait a bit, but I'm honestly pretty impatient, especially when I'm excited. Good luck!
Fair enough, I suppose. Let's see. Oh, with Abel? Alright then. Let's see. Actually, I think there are different versions of Abel.
Well, 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 look who it is. You know, it's funny being here in the foyer. I got the best seat in the house to keep an eye on everybody's comings and goings, but you ain't left the house in so dang long. Seems like I only see you here when it's time to pick up a package. Not that I'm judging, mind. Just ain't exactly living up to the full potential of the position here, am I? But hey, I do my job no matter the circumstances. So don't you worry about me. Now then, I'm sure you got something on your mind. What can I do you for? All's well here in the foyer, amigo. Would be nice if more folks came over. I'd love to see more of them coming through here. Oh, but don't you worry about that. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Alright then, so we need to talk to... I suppose. So, wait a minute, let's talk to this one up here.
When you walk up on Abel, you find him in a state of distress, though the reason is immediately apparent.
Tarnation, why'd you have to come by now?
What happened to him? You should be asking what happened to me.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but we're both dripping like a cracked bucket in a typhoon.
Sir, that can be taken out in a very clear context.
Oh, my apologies. This must be so hard for you. How am I to know? All I know is I woke up in the middle of the night like this, absolutely waterlogged. Entirely unacceptable.
Of course, you woke me up not long after. You gotta take care of Miss Celia first. But she ain't the only one. Poor Keith had to relocate for a little while. I've got so many folks counting on me. I ain't much good to him like this.
Someone get a hold of Tony and send him up here immediately to fix this.
Toolbox. Handy guy. Nice fella.
Sorry. Been up to my ears in contracts for jobs around the house and, you know...
You know quite well that the needs of the governance outweigh your silly special projects.
Right away, Madame Mayor. Phew, she's terrifying.
Unbelievable. Well, Celia's got her leak fixed. But what about me?
As if on cue, a cool breeze rolls through. It takes you a moment, but you recognize her as your fan. The hair is a dead giveaway.
Fantina, what are you doing here?
Oh my god. I heard Abel needed help, but I didn't think you'd be here too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm calm. I'm cool. I got this.
Abel looks back and forth between the two of you, still dripping water.
You all right there, Fantina?
Oh god, you're right. I'm so sorry. Here I am making this about me. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
All right. Let's not lose focus again.
Abel looks pained at the thought of being indebted to the both of you.
Well, what are you gonna do then?
We are gonna dry all that water. If you could, like direct me?
She seems to quiver with anticipation at the thought of you touching her.
Oh, dear God.
Just put your hands on my shoulders and...
How do I put my hands on your lip and one hand around your fucking neck?
Me too! Let's do this.
Grab Fantina by the shoulders, aiming her at Abel. She lets out a blast of air so intense you wonder for a moment if a tornado is passing through your house. Abel looks like he's caught in a wind tunnel, his lips parting and cheeks shaking, showing his teeth in a cartoonish grimace. Fantina's air makes short work of the spill, drying Abel and the floor around him. When she's done, Abel tips his hat to the two of you.
Thank you kindly. Much obliged, you two.
Fantina isn't even looking at Abel.
Are you kidding me? Working with you is all the things I need. I'm gonna be walking on air for a week.
She walks away in a happy daze,
And I'm going to tell
only
Kurt.
pausing to shoot a contented look back at you. Might as well.
Well, all right. I gotta say, when you came by, I thought I was gonna be embarrassed. And I guess I was for a little while. But look at me now. I'm right as rain and feeling like an old toad with a brand new lily pad. Dang, that good, huh? Well, you're really speaking my language now. I ain't been able to do much work since all this started, so I better get back to it. See you around, all right? You take care now.
Alright, there you go. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to talk to Wallace again.
All right, Wallace. Have you heard anything about a counterfeit item in the house? Thank you, Wallace. You can go. It was worth a try. Back to it, then.
To the point, huh? Fair enough.
You find Daske and a lacquered friend mid-discussion.
Beautiful.
like a ceramic sunset over a shining sea of china.
I told you I would help you organize. Just look at you now. Even an injury cannot slow you down.
Your assistance has allowed me to catch up on the rest of my work. I'm truly grateful.
It's no problem whatsoever, amigo mio. Ah, speaking of friends, it seems as though you have a visitor.
Ah, we will speak again, Fabrizio. Farewell.
Ciao.
You have the air about you of one who has completed their mission. No. Fabrizio was only helping me reorganize inventory. You finished your deliveries then? Very good. It is almost as if our near-tragic accident never happened. With your help and Fabrizio's, I suppose this means my work is finished now.
Daisuke stares up at the dishes in the cabinet with an inscrutable expression. You wonder if now might be a good opportunity to bring out another side of Daisuke.
There must be something else to be done. Perhaps I can rearrange the dishes again. Is it ever really a good time to relax? But you are not wrong. I suppose I could spare a moment to sit. Would you care to join me?
I think the chat, specifically Wolf, wants me to say yes. Yes, we're going to sit with Daisuke.
Oh. Well, I have the time now.
As you sit with Daisuke, both of you gazing up at the majesty of the china cabinet, you turn over the advice you received in your mind. You could talk to him about coffee, poetry, ceramics.
Who told you that? Beverly's job is to dispense beverages, not secrets. I have been betrayed. I am not hiding it exactly, but I am not sharing it either, I suppose. I suppose you must think it strange for a dish as serious as I am to be writing poetry. Romantic? My poems were never love poems, but I am glad you seem to be a lover of poetry just the same. It seems like such a simple question. Friends, lovers, hobbies. I dropped them all one by one. They were pleasant, to be sure, but a distraction. When a relationship ended poorly, I often thought of how much time I'd wasted trying to please others. When a hobby reached a plateau, I felt as though I let time slip through my fingers. Time I could never get back. When I work too much, I do not have similar regrets. Or at least, I used to think so. Being forced to slow down has shown me perhaps my priorities have been incorrect for years. Now, faced with a quiet moment and friendly conversation, I find myself woefully inadequate, like a broken plate fused together with hot glue. Perhaps not. I often feel it is too late for me to be someone else. I have much on my mind. Forgive my rudeness, but I must bid you farewell. I am no longer in the mood to chat.
I think I just angered Poop's husband. Spike is gonna kill me, and Kachan's gonna kill me. Wait, no. Lovely. Let's see. Gonna see if there's anything by Stepford. That wouldn't be the stairs. No, they said somewhere in a closet, right?
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you?
Fine, I guess. She reminds me a lot of Mirko.
Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear.
Brosafino?
I can't believe we're like actually talking now, dude. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me. But that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name. Of course you were! Like the other day when you spent 7 hours on the couch looking at your phone. You must have been crazy busy. I totally get it, bro, dude. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. Yo!
Shade, you've got a dummy, mommy. Sorry, Deku, what? I'm going out the room. This was a trap. What do you mean this was a trap? I'm telling you now, this was a trap. The server is now going to bully me until... No. No. I'm never... No. Never... No. Get me out of here. I'm leaving them to you. No. No. I hand the crown. Deku is now the king of Universe 47 for the next 24 hours. I'll be back when the heat dies down. Wait until you see the safe. What's safe? What are you talking about? Oh, just sit down. Oh, God.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it.
She's got muscle, Shade. I see that she has muscles, Deku.
Do you not believe me? It's just my entire purpose. I love it, I promise. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier. Oh no, you're amazing. 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Deuterino.
I feel like you scared her off. No, I feel like she's just awkward. Anyway, you get to meet the safe now. Why do I have to meet the safe? Because safe. I don't like the way you said that.
You seem to be late. Unexpectedly so.
I feel scared. You should be. Mistress? Yeah, mistress.
Pathetic. I hope you're aware, if you'd already filled out all the necessary paperwork, I'd punish you for that transgression.
Paperwork? Paperwork.
I'd punish you severely.
Punishment? Punishment.
God, must you prattle on so incessantly? Listening to your pitiful yammering is like nails on a chalkboard.
I'm gonna kill her. I don't know what you want me to say. Why did chat tell you to bring me in here? Because she is your new donkey mommy as well. Didn't ask for it. Too bad chat has decided. And who in chat decided? Your wife? Of course she did.
Do us both a favor and keep your grating, unintelligible blatherings to the barest of minimums.
I have no words for you.
My delicate ears deserve only the best. Don't you agree?
I mean, I don't really like you specifically the way you're talking to me. It's a bit too degrading for my taste. I mean, nice tits, I guess.
Not to interrupt, but quick check-in. That wasn't too harsh, was it? The whole unintelligible blatherings angle? Definitely let me know if I'm being too harsh. Like, I absolutely want to treat you like you're worthless garbage that completely repulses me. That's basically how I feel anyways. But I want it to be hot, not sad, you know?
Dude, I have no idea. Why are you asking me to do it? I don't know. Should we just leave it to chat? Leaving it to chat will screw us. Yeah, but if we answer it ourselves, we're screwed. Why don't we go Kachan? No. He's cuddled up and nice and just resting. He's not even snoring. Yeah, that's true. They're saying A. I see it, Deku. I don't want to do it. They're spamming A. I see that, Deku. I don't want to touch it.
Enough flirting. We have business to attend to. First, I will need you to consent to my complete and total authority. You will surrender yourself to me, making you compliant, dependent, and subjugated to my will and my will alone. Do you consent, wretch?
Not consent. I'm really debating to not consenting.
Very good, my little wretch. It appears that you can follow orders well, at least when you put your mind to it. That will suit you very well in your new position. And if you keep doing as I say, perhaps there are some other new positions we can try with you.
Exactly what does she mean by that? I can only imagine that she means sexual.
But first, your mistress has another demand.
Okay.
As you now have responsibilities to me, I too have responsibilities to you.
And that is?
And above all else, it is my responsibility to ensure your emotional and physical safety. For in order to be fully subservient to my needs, you must feel fully secure.
I feel like I need to run out the door. Me and you both.
That said, in order to ensure the safety of my compliant little wretch, it's necessary for you and I to have a safe word.
A safe word? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we about to get kinky like Kachan did with the duck yesterday? I'm sorry, he did what with the duck yesterday?
This is of utmost importance, especially since I am, after all, a safe.
First off, Kachan and the duck did what? Yeah, no, the duck begged him. The duck did who?
Usually I would choose our safe word.
Is that why he's been walking funny all day? Yeah.
But since you've been doing such a good job today, and because I'm feeling particularly generous, perhaps I'll let you pick. Do you have one in mind?
I'm leaving it to y'all. Shade is just not. Oh, of course, why do you pick A? Why? What's in the back of the drawer?
Linguini.
Why did she moan at that? Why did she moan at that?
Oh, I love that. That's such a sensual safe word. Did my little wretch come up with that all by themselves?
No, I have chat tell me.
Interesting. I see. Maybe there's more to this pathetic little wretch than meets the eye. Of course, we'll have to put you through the paces to discover how depraved you really are.
Very, and a lot of... Listen, if you were to join the server, I'm pretty sure you'd run out within 5 seconds.
Would my little wretch like that? Good. Compliant and subservient. You're off to a promising start.
I do not have a pole in my pants,
But
thank
before we truly begin, I have one last issue that's been bothering me. Between you and me, I've become incredibly bored with most of my other, let's call them relationships. They've become routine and uninspired.
I do not!
And this displeases me. It's all right. Lucky for me, you came along at just the right time.
How do you know?
It affords us an opportunity to experiment with something new. I think, perhaps, to ensure you reach your full potential. We shake off the oppressive shackles of our everyday humdrum reality. Do you understand? Your devotion and enthusiasm towards complete subjugation is utterly intoxicating. But no. Let me try again. I'm thinking in our relationship, we allow ourselves the freedom to expand beyond the limited confines of our stale, everyday identities and roles. Do you understand now? Very good, wretch. Yes, the more I think on it, the more I think this is definitely what I've been so desperately craving. And how lucky I am to have acquired such a pliable, subservient plaything to help me quench my thirst. All we need now is the appropriate canvas to paint our desire upon. If you beg for it, I'll let you choose. Show me, wretch. Show me how well you can beg.
We are not about to beg. We're gonna have to beg. Why? Because chat demands it.
So utterly pathetic. I really shouldn't reward you for debasing yourself so pitifully. However, I do so love the sound of begging. And because you did a satisfactory job, I've decided to grant your request. So, wretch, out of these 3 tantalizing scenarios, which do you think your mistress would enjoy the most? Chef and prep cook, Santa and elf, and finally,
I feel like that's... I have no idea what's going on.
IRS auditor and small business owner.
I'm concerned at your scenarios. I'm concerned at the people who made the scenarios for the game.
I should have expected that. A rather pedestrian choice, but perhaps we may find something therein that I still find amusing. Now, I've seen more than enough of your pathetic visage for today. Be back here same time tomorrow and be ready to serve my every need. Do you understand? Very good, wretch. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Just gonna be on our way.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
Did the bed just call me its lover? Oh yeah, I forgot. You're fucking your bed. Why did you and Buck go say the same thing? Because that's what you're doing. Are you literally... That thing... Its pillows are moving. Are those its tits? Are you Oh my god. Kachan said something about the bed having bigger tits than him. I'm scared for him and me and myself and everybody else involved. I had to do the bag in the drawer. This?
The stranger standing before you
What
is
in
dressed
God's
to
name
kill.
is this?
A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of
looks like
brightly
Mina's
colored
brother.
accessories drape their shoulders,
band brother?
frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over
a
the
what
last
toy?
few years. You've
This
almost
is a
forgotten
sex
what it's
toy.
like
You
to be
did
around
not just
others.
let me talk to a sex toy. Didn't know he was in the bag.
You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
That is a lady. That is indeed a lady. I feel like I'm talking to a very, very different Mina Ashido. Mina Ashido, yeah. Or Midnight. No, not Mina. Definitely Midnight. Definitely Midnight. Definitely Midnight. Definitely Midnight.
Mm-hmm. Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
I don't have a pole, I'm just...
Hmm.
That a garter belt? That's a garter belt. Those cuffs? Those are cuffs. Are all those dildos? Yes.
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin. It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I don't even... wait a minute, are those anal beads probably as a necklace? Yup. Mm-hmm.
You think you could afford me? Please, no, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal.
Is it a choker? A gag, yeah.
Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box, and so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box, and there I was, a bright-eyed virgin, yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that.
Holy! I don't think we can show that on YouTube.
After all, so how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
They're gonna make us say, oh hell yeah, aren't they? They probably are, and... maybe we can get it cuddled. Of course your wife tells us to do me. Of course you would tell me to do me. And everybody else.
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed. What happens next is a blur of sensation. Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind. You've never experienced anything like it, and you know you'll never be the same again.
I feel violated. You and I both. This is all their fault. Uh-huh. There's something in the closet about an animal.
The strings in the gym closet appear before you in a more canid form. Surely this is the tassel hound you've been on the lookout for. It leaps into your pocket, ready to go back to Mateo when you are.
This isn't. I hope that's Davy. But I don't think we'll find out until tomorrow because anytime I find an animal, it doesn't let us talk to Mateo. Yep. See. Is that a magazine?
I've written it! The tome!
Oh, it's Lyric again.
Pretty heavy, but worth the effort. But it's not enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing. So, I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of. The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Who else would be a support group, darling?
You know,
here it is. My very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is...
Fine, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
I can't. It isn't right. You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Whoa! Thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Let's begin.
This book is quite arousing.
Florence! You naughty daikon.
I've read books like this. Under the covers with a flashlight.
Under the covers with... What are y'all doing?
Whoa, whoa.
I don't even want to know what you're saying.
Oh, I didn't know that, Wallace. Thanks for the history lesson.
I didn't know you had it in you, Lyric. But this is a good one.
I'm full of surprises. Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish? Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away.
Well then, that definitely happened. Let's... Oh! Talk to my toast.
Phew. Glad you're here. I need a break.
I think I found Kachan's girlfriend.
I have been thinking about this new song I want to write, and it's super fun, but it's also super exhausting. Like, I kind of feel like my coils are gonna uncoil or something, and I'll just be like this really sexy, talented metal puddle on the floor. It's weird. You can totally help. Oh wow, this is actually great. Usually I write all my songs alone, but for some reason, this one is just not going. You wanna be my writing partner for a sec? Attitude on point. Love it. Entonces vamos. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some questions. You ready? Perfecto. Now, where did I put my notes? Gotta be careful with them so they don't incinerate. Ah, here they are. Okay. When you think of love, what's the first word that comes to your mind? Hi, that's so sweet. Have you ever been in love? Oh, really? Oh, that's so great. I love being in love. And this lucky other, do you still love them? That's amazing. I guess you're both lucky. I was in love once. It's probably hard to imagine this now with how, like, totally independent and self-sufficient I am. But we almost got married.
Oh, Kachan will make me very mad when that happens.
It was a miscommunication, I guess. I really loved him, but he wanted me to settle down. I don't know. I guess I just had bigger dreams than that. And I wasn't gonna let anybody get in the way of the future I could see for myself. You get that, right?
I knew you would. If you can believe this, a lot of people think I'm really selfish for doing that. Like, they see it as I totally spat in the face of this great love. But I just don't know who I'd be if I wasn't this. A songwriter, with my band. It's who I am. I mean, I'm a natural, right? You see it. I was made for this. And my fans? I think they'd really miss me if I went away. I know! That's so cool that you see it too. Thank you. I'm starting to think you're pretty amazing too. Uh-oh. This is the same thing that happens when I've got a song that's like screaming to be written in my grates. I'm thinking about how amazing you are, and I've like totally forgotten what we were even talking about. Of course. Love, happiness. Usually songs about tragic love are easier, but let's switch it up. A love so beautiful, like... the vibrant colors, the promise of a new beginning. If only I couldn't motivate myself to wake up in the morning. Okay, but let's write the line now. Ay, muy fuerte. A strong love, always moving forward. Songwriting is so much fun. It's like actually my favorite thing to do, but sometimes it's so frustrating.
I can actually agree with that. It actually is frustrating.
I usually go to my band when I need help, but for some reason, this one feels different. Thanks for helping me with it. You got it! Are you kidding? We did some really good work today. I'd write again with you anytime. Maybe we can, like, plan it.
Miranda fiddles awkwardly with her pen, sighing as she searches for words that don't seem to come.
I'm so awkward at this, but whatever. Let's go on a date. I had a lot of fun and it would be really cool to see you again, so... date? It's a date then. I'll see you soon.
Kachan's gonna kill me when he finds out I'm going on a date with his toaster. I'm sorry, you're doing what with my what now? Well, guys, I'm gonna die. Kachan just woke up and he heard that I'm going on a date with his toaster. And, this is where I kill a nerd. This is where I kill a damn nerd. This is where I kill. You are not going on a date with the damn no.
Finally. I take it you're my 11 o'clock. I should have known it was too much to expect you'd be on time. After all, it was apparently too much to expect you'd properly file your taxes. You're not even dressed properly. Put this on. It suits you.
What did I come back to? What is this?
I trust you brought your financial documents, receipts, and records to support all the information reported on your most recent tax return. I'm sorry. I don't know how you run things at your business, but here at the IRS, we treat those who hold the power with deference. So if you want to walk away from this audit without the IRS putting a permanent lien on your checking account, I'd suggest you do the respectful thing and refer to me by my proper title, IRS agent. Do you understand, taxpayer? Much better. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it, taxpayer?
feel like being called taxpayer is an insult to everything.
You keep complying and showing me the proper respect I deserve, and I can make this process much less painful for you. But step out of line, and I have the power to make the rest of your existence a never-ending fiduciary nightmare. Have I made myself abundantly clear?
Jesus Christ.
Good. All right then, down to business. Now obviously you're here because your painfully inadequate accounting led to numerous administrative discrepancies in your most recent tax return. Quite honestly, your return was so utterly incomprehensible that we were shocked to find a human actually filed it. Excuses and groveling will do little to help you at this juncture. Although it is rather enjoyable to watch you pitifully squirm. What's important is that we properly assess your fiduciary mess and reconcile your discrepancies. Can I count on your compliance, taxpayer? Firstly, on your personal taxes, you took the standard deduction. However, you also filed itemized deductions that totaled a greater value. Additionally, your itemized deductions were unusually large when compared to your reported income. As I'm sure you're well aware, claiming the standard deduction while also claiming itemized deductions totaling a greater value, in addition to claiming deductions unusually large for your annual income, is a huge red flag for us here at the agency. I'll obviously need to see all the receipts for the itemized deductions, so I can reconcile those records with your most recent filing. Moving on. There were numerous flagrant issues related to grossly incorrect amortization periods. It appears you mistakenly or fraudulently used the wrong amortization period for a variety of your business expenses, which resulted in extremely inaccurate deductions. See the highlighted line items here on Form 4562. That's not my call. But I really hope so. And finally, it's come to our attention that you omitted several foreign accounts. As I'm sure you're aware, taxpayers with foreign financial accounts exceeding certain thresholds are required to disclose them on the Report of Foreign Bank and Financial Accounts FBAR form. Yet you failed to file an FBAR form at all.
Do I dare it? See? Deku said he had to go take a second. His brain melted. Do you want me to? What do I even? Hey. Oh my god.
Look, I'm going to level with you, taxpayer. Given the numerous omissions and inconsistencies in your filing, it appears this audit is undoubtedly going to be an extremely long and painful process. Additionally, I will be sending a team of agents to your home to oversee a field audit in order to conduct an on-site examination of your financial records and other relevant documentation. Depending on your compliance during the field audit, I will consider suggesting that my superiors treat you with leniency. Is that all understood? And scene. Whew. I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased. An adequate and serviceable job, my little wretch. Tell me, did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
If I did have a heart on, it's now limp as I don't know what.
It pleases your mistress to hear that. And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Ma'am, you didn't even excite anybody over here. Like, Kachon fell back asleep just from what you were doing. Like, dear God. Teddy's story doesn't even put me to sleep this fast. Dear God, that was... ugh. Pretty sure you just put half a chat to sleep. I did, and it tells me not to. It gets mad. It's the dude in the vent. He gets mad.
Oh, you trying to hang out right now?
Of course they are. There ain't much. Something has to be popping off somewhere else.
Ah, we'll see you at the new spot.
So we've already talked to them, I think, everywhere in the house. Where else could I even talk to those two again? Anyway. Oh yeah.
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that? And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system? From Atlantic City to Newark? Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore, and the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months, don't you agree? But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different. At the very least, I can promise, yes, everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
Progress bar always lies.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me? Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
Excuse me? Oh dear God.
Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories?
Oh dear God. Not the fanfic.
Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Hey, this one's doing better than Sophia is upstairs. That's true.
I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat.
I don't have processors, but if I did, they would be processing normally.
Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed! Hooray!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest. Wow, you're right! You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean. I don't blame you. It's incredible. Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question. I would love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness. Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
That doesn't sound right, Mac.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree? It's not that I don't want to be with you anymore. Nothing like that.
Is my computer breaking up with me?
Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome. Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance? You are the absolute best. Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
I'm assuming that lamp is also Lux,
Oh, I don't have time for lampshades like you. Bye.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. Anyway.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Marker Twain. You better believe it. So the date with Chris was awful. A disaster even. He spent the night chasing me around with what looked like an axe but was probably just a spare ski or something. And at the end of it, he asked if he could see me again, but instead of kissing me, he leaned in and whispered that I had the calves of a malnourished mountain goat, and that he found my scrawniness appealing because of the potential I had, if I would just commit to fitness. So anyway, I'm thinking, maybe masculinity is like, not my thing. And that's okay. I've got a date lined up with a real pretty shelf that's just as hot and strong as Chris. And I'm like 90% sure she won't try to kill me. wow. You keep saying things like that, I might just get the wrong idea. Stop teasing me, you big old kidder. You got any tips for this date? Anything to keep in mind for going out with someone who could totally crush me with a pinky, but is also feminine and fine? Sure. Okay. I can do that. I'm gonna remember today's quote. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African proverb. Setting aside the whole problematic and most assuredly fake African proverb attribution, words of wisdom, man. That calendar sure knows what's what. Oh my god. I think that's her now. Hey, hey, hey!
Shelley bounds into the room, lifting Penelope up into the air and tossing her like a beach ball.
I don't even know if I could actually see this.
I hope you're ready to get, like, totally swept off your feet. This is a real love connection, and not two lonely things desperately clinging to each other in a last shot at love.
Oh, wow! That's just what I was about to say! We really are on the same page. But also, like, please put me down.
Oh my god, am I messing up already? I am so sorry. God, stupid Shelley!
Shelley drops Penelope like a ton of bricks. Penelope slowly, painfully climbs to her feet, while Shelley berates herself.
Oh, you always do this, Shelley. You get too excited, and you just go in.
Just trying.
Oh my god, stop! Don't say that now. I mean, thanks, but not in front of my date. Come on, Shelley. Why don't we just get moving, huh?
I am trying to help.
Shelley turns towards Penelope, wiping away a few tears.
Yeah.
As you watch the two of them leave arm in arm, you have a sinking feeling. You'll have to come back later and see how it went.
I can already tell that it didn't really go well, huh? I'm gonna go. Do we need to talk to Kachan Stuck? No, we don't need to talk to Kachan Stuck.
Hey, bitch. I'm a duck.
Was not expecting that.
Hey, bitch. I'm a duck. Hey, bitch. I'm a duck.
Hey, bitch. I'm a duck. Okay.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
I keep forgetting about that. How is it not time to sleep and it's... So you have to run out of power. You know what? I actually never have talked to this Dorian yet.
You've made some good friends inside here. I respect the hustle. In my view, friendship is all about good boundaries. Right in between the dizzying heights of love and the minefield of hatred. The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ha ha! The very thought of it makes me crack up.
Dorian laughs even harder, but his laughter sounds no less organic.
Ha ha ha! I've got to stop. I was told that I would be a great comedian, but I fear that would cause too much of a ruckus with my comic stylings. Allow me to wipe my tears for a moment and ask you, anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know? If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot. She might look like any old book, but she's one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser. More fool me. What can I do for you? Enjoy.
Alright. After this, then we'll go talk to Mateo and then we'll call it a stream.
Your room is dark and cold, and though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again? Ah, you're back.
I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think... maybe you're speaking in front of an audience. Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people, expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you, or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you. You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now, but the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium, and... Am I boring you? Oh? And what is it you don't want to talk about? Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth. The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities? Fascinating. Aren't we all in some way or another? The thought of not being enough, of making a misstep. I'm surprised it would bother you so much.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
Why did that have to come on my turn? I didn't even do anything. Let me go talk to Mateo and then I'm calling it a string. Stupid nightmare being mean to me.
Mateo has been searching for so long, you've nearly given up hope.
Davy!
Davy leaps into Mateo's arms, and the two enjoy a touching reunion.
Woof! Woof! Oh, Davy, you're back! You had us all worried. What's gotten into you, huh, bud? Taking off like that. Oh, I can't believe you found him. You did a good job leading us to those strays, Davy. Very clever. Is that what this was all about? You've been out trying to be a rescue hound all by yourself? Ruff, ruff, ruff. I'm guessing he had another friend with him when you found him? They were trapped and you didn't want to leave them behind. You really are a rescue hound. That's my good boy. All right, let's take a look at your new friend, huh? See what kind of shape they're in. Hey, little guy, come on out. It's okay. I'm not gonna... Stitch? Is that really you? Stitch!
Stitch is my little troublemaker. He was always falling off to chase things around the house. That's the problem with Freyhounds. There isn't a stitch they can't slip through. And trust me, I tried them all. That's how he got his name, isn't it, buddy? But one day, he took off and never came back. I tore the house apart trying to find him. That's when I realized just how many strays there were around the house. All of them, just like Stitch. Lost and alone. So I started the rescue. And I just kept searching for Stitch and for any other animals that needed help. But when Davy disappeared, I thought it was happening all over again. All that time I dedicated to looking after them, and I still let one slip away. They're my responsibility. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a little hard on myself. I've realized something over the last few days. When you're on your own, everything is so much heavier. You're carrying all the weight, and if something falls, you're the only one around to pick it up. But since you've been helping look for Davy, it's felt more like I had a partner in all this. Someone who cared about my little family as much as I do. Now that Davy's home, the thought of seeing you go, honestly, it makes me kind of sad. You've become part of the family, and I don't want to lose that. Then what would you say to something more? I've never really had a lot of time to go out with someone, but I'd love to make the time to be with you.
We do this for the Mateo stands in this server. Everybody's going to fall in love with Mateo. It is a law.
Me too. I want to keep talking, but I should really look over Stitch. He's had one Chanel of a ride. Come by later so we can talk more?
Alright, so it's not mandatory that everybody in this entire stream has to love Mateo. Okay, you're all dating Mateo now. There's nothing that anybody else can do about it. Anyway, we're going to end stream here. Thank you all for watching. I've enjoyed it. This has been a ride. Dear God. You know what? If we can, depending on how you guys react, we might get Todoroki on the next one. And, you know, we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, or Kirishima, or Denki, I'll leave it to you guys. Anyway, guys, see you guys in the next one. Until then, later.